real life is almost never balanced. You pick up a kid on one side, groceries on the other. So why train evenly? Welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club, the place where busy parents and driven individuals build the lives that they know that they're meant for through carving it out intentionally. This morning, we are doing all unilateral carries to build the type of fitness that actually carries over to real life. But this is more than just a workout. This is the whole 5 a.m. Squat Club morning routine. We're going to prime our minds, warm up the body, hit some intensity that'll carry over, and then most importantly, take action on our goals for an hour. If you're new here, welcome. It's time to turn it up. First step, we're going to get into our squat. Let's go. All right, team. So first step here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, as it is every day, get your feet underneath your hips, heels planted on the ground, and sit on down. If you feel like you're going to fall over, the heels are coming up, grab yourself a counterbalance to hold out in front while we are here. And what we're doing here, our goal is to set our intention. We do this every single day to repeat these things while we set our breath so that we're training our mind. So follow the breath. It's a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, and a 4-second hold. It's going to allow you to calm the mind and pay attention to our mental reps. First rep is I am responsible. Just means I'm going to take accountability for my life. I'm not going to blame anybody else. I'm not going to wait for someone else to do it for me. If it doesn't happen, it's on me. If it happens, also on me. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. So in our lives, there will be challenges. Can we take a moment to breathe and give a response that is more acceptable than the snappy reaction that might come out if we don't? Next is I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. If you don't believe that you have the tools, you're not going to take the first step. But also understand that the tools that you need for the first step are minimal. Take that step, make progress, don't worry about the big end goal. And then last is I choose gratitude. I want to get better. I want to improve. I want to grow. But at the same time, I want to see that there is positivity all around me and there are good things. So make sure that we're seeing the good, focusing on what we're grateful for, but also driving. All right, let's move. Okay, so first step after we get up and prime our minds is to get up off the floor. We use the same first warm-up movement every single day for 2 reasons. What we're gonna do, by the way, get yourself all the way down, fully chest and thighs on the floor. Get yourself back up, and then we like to take a little hop and clap overhead to celebrate. So we're just gonna move through this for 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be explosive. It doesn't need to be fast. Just choose a pace and an option that works for you. And the reason why this is the movement is because 2 reasons. It is 1, great for turning up the heart rate, great for warming up the body, getting the blood flowing. And 2, this is an essential human movement. So we try to focus on movements that actually carry over to real life as much as possible. Therefore, we're double dipping. We're creating fitness that looks good and whatnot, but we're also creating real capacity for real life, even in the warm-up. So 2 minutes here, just getting down, getting up, because if you lose the capacity to get up after you get down, somebody's doing it for you. So get the body warmed up. And then this morning we've got unilateral work, all one side. It's gonna help sort out imbalances, but also just build capacity for actual life. Because here on the farm and anywhere else that conditions aren't artificially perfect, things don't always feel even. They're not always loaded evenly. They don't always move the way you'd like. Therefore, we need to make sure that we're actually building capacity for the things that our lives require. So, welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Obviously, after that, if you're new here, we're not done after we finish our fitness for the day. Maybe the most important part of this system is taking an hour of action after work on your homework. And we'll get into that as we go here. Make sure you stick around because it may be the most important part. All right, next warm-up piece. You get a general warm up here. Welcome to the team. We got Chris, Terry, Tim, professional beginners, and equipment. Let's not overload that chat. Let's reconsider it. Next. So we're gonna go jumping jacks here, but if you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, feel free to go with a nice high knee standing march. But otherwise, we're gonna bounce. We got 20 to 30 seconds here. What you should notice is this taking the burpees kind of to the next level, stepping up the warm up. The heart rate is coming up a little more. The breathing might be speeding up a little bit. Warming up the feet and the ankles, getting the lymphatic fluid flowing. Just think, your other option is to snooze, is to stay in bed and probably scroll at night, because sleeping in the morning is generally just as a result of not having a disciplined evening routine, going to bed too early, and then not getting up. But if you're intentional about your evening routine, maintaining a consistent morning routine is much easier. So that's your prerequisite. Next warm-up movement, we're gonna go with an inchworm, so a nice wide stance with the feet. Take the hands to the floor. We're gonna walk it out till the shoulders are over top of the hands. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the abs, squeeze the legs. Take a moment there, and then we're gonna walk it back. Stand tall. We'll get 5 of those. So let me know based on that, what time was bedtime last night? If you get up I get up at 4:30. Bedtime last night for me was a little closer to, well, I got in bed at around 8:30, but our older daughter is not, it's not going to sleep early, so we were up a little bit later, closer to 9. Not bad though. All right, next one, we're gonna come into a lunge. Long lunge position. Hands are on the ground, kind of inside that front foot. And we're just gonna go drop the chest and back up. We're just gonna go 5 reps here, nice and easy. You can increase the range as you go, but just dropping the chest towards the ground. After 5, we'll switch sides. We'll do that twice. Just opening up those hips. After this, we'll warm up the shoulders just a little bit, and then we'll be good to go here. Today, the intensity will be a little bit lower. The focus might be a little bit higher. Lots of core stability today. Switch again, 5, 5, 5, 5. So what time was bedtime last night, team? Let me know in the chat. Make sure if you appreciate this stuff that we hit that thumbs up button. We are here day 413 in a row. So if you're looking for a place to start your morning and you don't know if we're gonna be here for you, we're gonna be here for you. All right, one more. We're just gonna grab our PVC on this next one. So grab yourself a broomstick or a PVC or a hockey stick, whatever you have that is nice and long, that you can wrap your hands around. And we're just gonna go with a nice wide grip. So wide enough that that thing would basically sit in the hip crease with a nice straight arm. We're gonna take it back behind us and just move up and down above and below the shoulder blades. Just opening up those shoulders. We're gonna be going overhead a little bit here today. So open it up. Professional beginners, 10 p.m. That's a good time, not bad. And what time are we getting up if we're going to bed at 10? Terry says 10:30. Chris, 11. Chris has got a newborn. Lots of kids there. Mr. Professional Beginners, you got kids? I don't know if we've chatted about that or not. All right, and then one more here. We're gonna narrow the grip, bring basically the hands just outside the shoulders. We're just gonna press a little bit to get those shoulders warmed up. So what you're thinking is get the head out of the way, press straight to the ceiling, try to get those arms right in line with the body overhead, and then back down, chin out of the way. Let's just get 10 there. Just getting some blood flow into the shoulders as one of our isometric carries or unilateral carries is going to be overhead. Okay. All right. We got 3 different movements to talk about today. Simple ones. Let's go 4:30 a.m. Snooze 3 extra minutes. 3 kids. Right. We did talk about that. Amazing. 24, 20, 11, and 1 in the oven. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. All right. So you can see there today on the screen, 3 movements broken up into 5 minutes. Minute 1 will be deadlifts on both sides. So a single deadlift, single dumbbell, or kettlebell or whatever you got, and we're taking it outside the legs, right? The whole focus of today is stabilizing when a weight wants to pull you off. So I don't want a deadlift like this. I want to maintain square body, right? Shoulders are square to the feet. I'm going to get maybe 5 on one side, somewhere between 5 and 10, and then 5 to 10 on the other side in the same minute. Minute 2, go back to the first hand, it's just a farmer's carry. So you're just gonna walk around or stay stationary, keep the abs tight, squeeze the butt, trying to just control the midline. Minute 3, same thing on the other side. Minute 4, you're gonna take that weight, lock it out overhead, arm is in line with the body, elbow is straight, midline is tight, I'm not broken at the midline. And same thing, you're just gonna carry that around for the whole minute or whatever is accessible. It might be 20 seconds, might be 30 seconds, you might aim for the whole minute. Really depends on how much weight you got and what you want to do. And then obviously 5th minute, same thing, but on the other side, keeping the abs squeezed, locking it out and walking around. So choose a weight here that'll be challenging for that. If you're a beginner, maybe go 2 reps per side on the deadlift and then maybe 20 to 30 seconds on the carry. Obviously, depending on your weight. And if you're not new to this, load it up and go to town. Just make sure we control the midline and we're not wobbling all over the place. So let's do our intro. We'll rebrief quickly and then we'll get her started. Allie. Who's Allie equipment? Real life is never balanced. If you're a parent, you're always carrying more on one side than the other and trying to stabilize. Today's workout is all about creating capacity for unilateral carries because they carry over for real life. Let's go. All right, team, we've got an unusual one this morning, a little lower intensity, but real capacity that'll carry over to real life. 3 different movements, and they're all one side at a time. Broken up into 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. First minute, you're gonna go single arm deadlifts. So grab yourself a weight that's accessible that you can keep a nice neutral spine, taking it down outside the feet. If you don't touch the floor, that's okay. Go as far as you can with a nice neutral spine. Stand it up. Get 3 to 5, maybe more if you're not new to this, per side in that first minute. Minute 2, you're gonna hold that weight on one side, squeeze the abs, and just carry it around, farmer's carry. Simple, simple. Minute 3, same thing, but on the other side. Minute 4, you're gonna take that weight or a different weight, lock it out overhead, arm in line with the body, elbow straight, and you're gonna carry that around for, who knows, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe the whole minute. Minute 5, same thing on the other side. So, you can ease in here if you're not sure how hard to push that pace. The intensity won't be crazy high on this one, but the core challenge and stability will be the main focus. Really squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt, keeping this the same and not breaking as you go. All right, set up your gear. If you haven't done a warm-up, take a pause and join us on the live stream for a warm-up. Otherwise, we're doing it. All right. 10 seconds starts with the deadlift. So choose a side that you're gonna start on. 3, 2, 1. Right. Stay square. Keep that chest proud. Maybe move for 15 seconds per side here. This is the only minute that we're doing both sides in the same minute. That's 20. But once again, if you're a beginner, do like 3 per side. Try to stay square, shoulders to feet. All right, make sure you got a little bit of rest in there at least. The carries aren't going to test the cardio as much as the deadlifts, but they are going to test your grip and your midline. Ready, first farmer's carry, 3, 2, 1. So your focus here is trying to stay square. You'll notice that you'll probably lean over one way or another. Squeeze the abs. Squeeze the butt a little bit. Stay upright without arching. And just hang on to that weight. Keep squeezing, staying tall. Try to keep the shoulders back. 30. If you've got a heavy enough weight, this is starting to test your grip. That's 40 seconds. You choose on this one how long you go. I'm starting to open up my fingers already. It's gonna be tougher than I thought. 10 seconds. Ready, other side. 3, farmer's carrying the other side. 2, 1. Same thing. Other hand. Try to stay tall with the torso. Keep the abs squeezed. You can stay stationary or just walk around. Just make sure if we're walking, we're controlling the midline. A little bit of squeeze in the butt. A little bit of squeeze in the abs. Trying to keep it nice and still here. That's 30 seconds. Doesn't need to be exciting to be effective. We are just here to build core stability and build capacity that actually carries over in real life. My goal from this is that life feels easier as we do this more and more. You know, throwing the kids around. 10 seconds. So we're going overhead on the first arm here. In 3, 2, 1. So if you're using the same weight and it's challenging, obviously you can go for less time, or you can go with a lighter weight, as this one is definitely going to be heavier or harder than the farmer carry. Just really press up on that thing. Imagine it weighs more than it does and just push on it. Keep that elbow nice and straight. Reach, reach, reach to the ceiling. This requires less mobility than two hands overhead. Should be accessible. That's 40 seconds. Keep pressing. Keep the abs squeezed, butt squeezed a little bit. 10 seconds. I think that's what we'll aim to do. 50 on the carries. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Keep those abs tight. Press up hard. Remember, this is just one session, one morning of your life that if you stack up over and over again, you take consistency, make it real, that's how you achieve your fitness goals and your life goals. Not through one workout, but through doing it every day. So make sure you join us tomorrow, day after. So on and so forth. 10 seconds. That's round 1. 3 more to go. If that felt easy, I guess you could crank it up a little bit or just keep it there. All right, back to the deadlifts. Stay square. Remember, if you're new to this, keep those reps low on the deadlift. Keep the weight low. Just break it up if you need. 3, 2, 1. Farmer carry on the first side. Deadlifts get the heart rate up a little bit. On that note of consistency, if you haven't been here before, we do a different workout every day. And the point of that is to keep the body guessing, in essence. Make sure it's always challenged. Because if you do the same thing over and over again every day, you get good at that thing, but not good at anything else. Where I want to be basically good at anything and any physical task by ensuring that I've practiced all different types. That's 50. We're going farmer's carry on the other side. Ooh, that's grippy. 3, 2, 1. All right. Carrying on the other side. You know, another component we talk about, along with training every day and changing up the workouts, is functional movement. Right, we make sure that we're doing movements that actually apply to real life, as opposed to muscles that are movements that just make us look a certain way, make us look muscular or fit, without actually carrying over. So we focus on functional movements, high intensity as well, push the pace, more work, less time, and those constantly varied movements leads to the most efficient, effective fitness. Ooh, 10 seconds. All right, we're going back overhead here. 3, 2, 1. Initial side, overhead, push up hard. Right, don't let it be relaxed. Don't let it go where it wants. You control it by just pushing up hard and reaching. Even if it doesn't feel that heavy, push up hard. Push up harder than you need. Stay active. Try to have that arm nice and close to your ear and just reach. 20 seconds left. $50. That burns. All right, going back up on the other side. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice and steady. And reach. No rush. If you wanted to make this like extra challenging, do this up the stairs. Or do some step ups onto a box like this. That's 30. Keep it up, team. Keep those abs tight, a little bit of butt squeeze. 40. Another 10. We're halfway through. 50. Let's go. Halfway. 2 rounds down. 2 to go. Back to the deadlift here. 3, 2, 1. Whew. If you notice that one side is harder than the other, spend more time on the hard side. Deep breath. Great work so far. We're almost there. Just over halfway. All right, farmer's carry. First side. 3, 2, 1. You could even march if you didn't have space. With abs tight. Do that for a minute. Let those abs squeeze. That burns. It's getting grippy. I carry buckets of water here every day. You'd think I'd be better at this. It's burning. It's 50. If you're wondering how it's supposed to feel, it's supposed to be challenging. 3, 2, 1. Nobody ever got anything worthwhile by taking it easy, not working hard. It's 30. 40, 20 seconds left. And we're going overhead. It's 50. All right, going overhead. First side. 3, 2, 1. You could march overhead as well. If you want to make this tougher.
I feel nauseous, believe me.
40.
Never had a lot of come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what
50.
I had to do just to feed me. What was left over, I put
On the other side.
But the only thing
3,
in life that has
2,
meaning,
1.
things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just young downers.
Stay with it. Keep pressing up hard. It's 30.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
3, 2, It's 50. Woo. One more round, team. 3 down, 1 to go. All right, 2, 1, last set. Last round here.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be free. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, they all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, how you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. Always fought just to wear the crown.
Woo! All right, we're getting a little warmed up here. 15 seconds. Farmer's carry first side. Let's go. 10. All right. 3, 2, 1. Heart rate's definitely higher than I thought it was gonna be. It's good. Keep those abs tight. Chest up, a little bit of butt squeeze. You can march here if you want as well. A little more abs there for sure. It's 30. 40.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
50.
Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
3, 2. Farmers carry other side.
Everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the time is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way, you to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get
30.
it now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
20 seconds left. 10. All right, 2 more sets here, team. We're going overhead. 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Press up hard. This is the last one on this side.
Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor. Don't treat me
20.
like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors.
Stay with it.
Your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues. I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you. Just go get your own tissue.
30. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. It's 50. Last one here, team. See if you can hold for the whole thing. 3, 2, 1.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along.
Let's go.
Trust me, there's nothing wrong.
Come on, team. Last 60 seconds here. Press up hard. Make this the best set of all of them. Best quality lockout. Best control, the midline. Focus. Quality, quality, quality. Keep reaching. Keep that elbow straight. That's 30. 40. Let's go, 15 seconds left.
Yeah,
10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah. Incredible. Know that, you know, that's not the type of workout you need to do every day. But if you're not changing it up and you're not getting into positions that will really transfer over to real life and making sure that your body has different capacities, then you're gonna be limited. So if you like that, hit that thumbs up button. And you know, we got different workouts every day. Join us for that. Woo. All right, bread and butter type movements. All right, what does that mean? I like it. Let's cool her down, team. So walk it around, catch your breath, get some water. We're gonna do a little cool down. It's not gonna be too intense here. All right. So first thing we're gonna do here is we're just gonna get a little forearm stretch. Those got a little bit grippy. So what you're gonna do, get on all fours, point the fingers back towards yourself. Maybe I'll scoot back here a little bit. You might be able to see me. So Maple, you're blocking it, but Maple, let's go here. Come here. You can see fingers pointing back, and I can come forwards if that's too much, or sitting back a little bit more if you need more. And you're just gonna get a stretch through the forearms and wrists. Maple, stop. So, you know, we could talk about this workout, Maple down, and how, you know, the importance, Maple down, of doing stuff that, you know, most people don't consider as, you know, super important, right? These aren't the big exercises that build tons of muscle, but still super important because the type of capacity that you'll build with them is real life and necessary. At the same time, you know, the point is this is just one workout. It's part of the conglomerate of fitness that we're building and part of the routine as well. Because more important than any one workout is the habit. Is the habit of, hey, I'm gonna get up every morning, move my fitness forward and take action on my goals, right? And if you've been here a few times, you know, this is getting repetitive. And, you know, I kind of say the same things every day at the end here, but that's the point. Your life is not built through exciting moments. It's built through repetition, consistency, right? And maybe doing boring stuff over and over again, because that's the thing, that's the step that will take you towards the life that you want. So that's what this step here is for, this 1 hour with no distractions, dedicated to the thing that moves you, dedicated to your purpose, dedicated to the goals that you had when you were young that aren't getting any attention anymore because your life is busy and, you know, we don't have a system for carving it out. But if you do, right, it's 5:37 a.m. right now. And this is the idea that if you can get up early every day, you can do it before your kids wake up or before your obligations start. And the importance of that is it allows you to do it every day. And, you know, I'm not saying that we should crush ourselves every day with exercise, but if we've got a habit that keeps us moving every day and right here on this homework gives us, you know, a moment or forces us almost a moment to work on our goals, you'd be amazed at where you end up in 6 months, a year of doing that consistent work, right? We've all done hard work in our lives, but it's most of the time been for someone else, right? We've worked hard at our careers and our jobs and done all those consistent things for somebody else. Now it's time to do it for yourself, is to determine what your goals are personally, what your legacy should be, and work on it. Take some action. 1 hour every day will add up to a whole lot. Tim, my grandson came out, he left halfway, said he had to go to the restroom. Hey, that's the start. I love it. Chris says 55 for the deads, 50 for the farmers and overhead. Yeah, those overheads got hard. I agree. All right, so here's a clip from yesterday. And, you know, maybe a takeaway here is that, like, if your fitness doesn't carry over, is it worth it, right? So this is me pulling our meat birds. It was super slow because the birds still are not learning, and they're still sitting at the back there. So you'll notice I'll pull a little bit and look a little bit, and there's birds just sitting at the back of that thing ready to get run over. And every once in a while, I'll run forward and push it back because there's one, you know, it's got its foot trapped under there. But the point here, you know, build whatever life you want, take action on your goals. You know, I didn't used to be a farmer. We've just worked over and over and over again on this to become this. But another takeaway here is that, like, if I just sit at the gym and do curls and isolation movements like most people do, this doesn't get easier, right? It doesn't make this actual physical work any easier. And this is a, you know, this is real life. This is us raising food for our family in the way, realistically, that these animals should be raised. And as a result, it requires a lot of physical capacity. So I need to train. I know most of us are training for hypothetical physical lives, but I have no choice, right? My life is actually physical. We've chosen this lifestyle, and I need to keep capacity. So I definitely need to do functional movements, you know, constantly varied and always building capacity so that I can live our lives. Here's one more clip. This is just a neat weather clip. We got a thunderstorm yesterday, a whole bunch of hail. I don't do a good job of filming this, but you can see a little chunk of hail there. We had a nice little hailstorm, which is fantastic because rain makes corn and corn makes whiskey. I mean, we don't really eat a lot of corn, we don't drink a lot of whiskey, but you know the song. All right. So there we go. There's the goose. Get a little zoom in on the goose. He doesn't seem to mind it. All the chickens are probably hiding under the trailer, but the goose loves it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful rain. My mom comes out here and she sings the Rain, Rain, Go Away song. And I'm always like, no, we need the rain. All right, team. Let's read a couple chats here. I'm still learning and training my body to use kettlebells. Got 225s, 235s. Plenty for a pro beginner. Yeah, you love it, right? It doesn't need to be the craziest weight. It doesn't need to be, you can always increase the reps. You can always, you know, go a little bit longer. It's just about, you know, being within your capacity and pushing it a little bit, right? That's just where we want to be. Lots of land and some animals to raise are good. Good stuff, Adam. Yes, sir. That's our goal. We raise all of our own protein here. And I grew up in the city, right? We've been doing this for 5 years now, and we've gotten to the place where we raise our own eggs, chicken, lamb, and beef. And we don't buy any meat from the grocery store. So it is, and I mean, we're moving in a direction of buying less and less. I planted an orchard 4 years ago, which is slowly starting to produce. And we've got an annual garden as well, because I don't trust any of the food in the grocery store because I see how it's raised out here. And I need control. I need freedom. I need the ability to control my food. So this is what we've chosen. Maple, you're blocking everything. And this is where we're here. Just realized I didn't like the video. Oh, great reminder. Yes, thank you very much, Chris. Hit that like button if you like what we're doing here. I think the biggest signal that you can give YouTube is to share it. Share it with someone else, right? Get them moving as well. You likely know somebody who's off track and you know that they have more potential than they're utilizing. So share it with them. Get them to come with us. Jody, I didn't even know you were there. Flow State 200 joules. Thanks so much, Jody. If anybody else's YouTube is telling them that they have joules, feel free to send those as well. Love it. All right, you guys have been fantastic. Jody with the leg drop in. I love it. All right, you guys are amazing. And tomorrow we're going to have some higher intensity. So good luck. My orchard just got destroyed by the hurricanes. Oh, no. Still have trees laying down. Yikes. I guess that's a detriment potentially of living in a higher hurricane area. Jeez. Well, I hope we, you know, it's unfortunate, right? Because orchards take just so long to make any progress. But one day at a time, team. One day at a time, one action at a time, 1 hour at a time. All right, you guys have been fantastic. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you tomorrow.